burası. Hi everyone, I hope you're doing fine this lovely evening. My name is Georgie, I'm from the studio called Luden.io, and we are developing this game called Learning Factory, in which you get to build and renovate a factory on Mars that caters to the needs of cats. Just a week ago from now, a week and a day actually, we have released a brand new content update, the biggest one we have done so far, and the biggest one that you'll see in, several weeks from now, because we'll dive right into developing a whole bunch of new stuff now, and until it's done, you get to enjoy you get to enjoy what we have developed so far. But I think that's quite a game changer, no pun intended, because we've added a lot of stuff. Hello, Ding Dong Scan. Where are all the people? We're all the people that we need, Ding Dong Scan. You're very welcome to this live stream, and please don't be a stranger. Let's play Learning Factory together. So I'm not sure where we have finished our game 2 weeks before. So oh no, I've accidentally clicked new campaign, but that's all right, because let's start the new game and see how the default game map looks at this point. Because previously the game featured a fixed pre-designed map, and for the time it's also kind of fixed and pre-designed, but it has a whole new look, and that's a very early version map is unfortunately obsolete. Maybe sometime we will add it as a bonus content or something, because it had its features. It looked real fine, if you ask me, especially those oceans with cat statues sticking out of it, if you have played it. But if you haven't, never mind. Welcome to Kotavod Learning Factory. And it's pretty much the same, more or less the same map in terms of resource distribution, in terms of things around you, but it looks different, and it has a lot of different stuff, and also it has those lovely patches of fertile ground, which we will discuss a little bit later on, and but the basics are as they were. You get to build a factory, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to build a factory. We're maybe going to harvest some growing trees and plant them somewhere else to show you our brand new terraforming / fertility mechanics. But first, we get to satisfy the demand for yarn balls, which we are currently in a very much lack of, because we don't have a transporter yet. But we will build one in no time. So, okay. Doing some basic stuff, we get to go and dig up the Sphinx. So, to those of you who haven't played Learning Factory before, I'll get you into the basic stuff of the game, the preconception. I'm not sure. The plot of the game. So our character and their cat. As you can see, there is a cat now hanging out of our character's backpack. So they both arrive on Mars because they want to get closer to understanding cats. I mean, our character wants to get closer to understanding cats, and his cat is going to more or less help him in this very glorious quest. But to do that, they both, mostly our hero, because cats obviously they don't work, because they have humans to do the work for them. So basically our protagonist has to renovate an abandoned factory on Mars, because by the time our game begins, Mars is already being colonized by humans and cats, maybe even dogs, but dogs are not mentioned yet in the synopsis. So humans, cats, and some other species maybe, they are both, they all are colonizing Mars, and they occasionally stumble upon a factory which has been built in secret by some people sometime back in the 20th century. And this is very convenient, because this factory can be renovated and it can be developed upon, and it opens a whole bunch of new horizons for improving life of humans and mostly felines. And this is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to see in the left part of the screen, you can see that as soon as we re-establish production, cats start emerging from a cat gate over here. This is cat gate. Cats are coming from who knows where. If you have your own ideas of where cats come from, please drop them in the chat. If you have any ideas about the lore or any ideas about the game whatsoever, please let us know, because we're trying to build this game minding your feedback and taking into account everything that you're sending our way. So we're trying to be as close to our players as possible, so we're always available for a chat. Don't hesitate to join us and follow us on social networks and yada yada, modern social media bullcrap. Anyway, if you have questions, you know where to find us. Okay? Okay. So we've got Yarn Ball Maker re-established, but occasionally somehow cats would want clothes, because, you know, cats want clothes. Cats like clothes. They like scratching it and destroying it, so they probably need a cloth making machine called the Loom. The Loom. And which is exactly what we're going to research it now. Loom. I wonder how it sounds for native English speakers, because in Russian, loom sounds kind of mysterious, like loom. Very, very deep kind of a word. Anyway, I think the next research for us will be Yarn Ball Maker, because yarn balls are bread and butter of satisfying cats, and in the meantime I think we can build a loom. Not only we can, but we must in a way, and that concludes our tutorial, which is really not that lengthy at the moment. And I think we will keep researching. One of the things, if you have played the game before, one of the things I would like to draw your attention to is, at the moment, you don't need actually to build and connect a research lab to the monument in order to your research to continue. But the problem is that if there are no labs connected to your stores, or if your stores are not selling anything, ergo if there is no data coming to your researches for an analysis, the research will be going on a very, very slow rate. So if you want to, if you want to proceed in the game, please make sure that your researches are fueled by your sales, which is pretty much visible here. Look, we got new smiley faces, by the way, for satisfied and unsatisfied cats. Most of them are unsatisfied at the moment, because our sales do not meet the demand. So let's go ahead and look around, because I think there were some advanced pieces of machinery just lying around. I mean, maybe it was... No, 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 no. They're still there. Here we go. So, a quick hint for any of you starting the game. If you're playing the campaign and want some pieces of machinery in advance before researching them, go to the upper left part of the map. By the way, if you haven't been with us for a couple of weeks, now we've got a mini-map which shows you quite a lot of stuff. The distribution of resources, and here's our factory, and that's the Sphinx / monument. And we hope that it will be more useful to you. And please give me a second to check the chats. And may I remind you, to those who will be joining us live today on Friday the 30th, that at the moment our lead coder is in the chat, so if you have some machine learning specific questions, it's high time to ask them, or keep your silence forever, or at least for the next couple of weeks when we will be live again, because we're going live every 2 weeks to show off our progress and have a friendly chat with you. So I'm going to harvest some metal. You always need more metal in this game, because metal is the resource for building transporters / conveyor belts. And if you have played Factorio or other factory related games, you probably know that that's very vital. Anyhow, I think I'm probably gonna build like couple of dozens of transporters in advance. Another friendly hint for those of you who are playing, who have started playing the game recently. You can either press right mouse button to craft 5 items at a time, or you can press Ctrl plus left mouse button to spend all your resources for building one particular kind of machinery. In this case, I've spent all my metal for building conveyor belts, but that's okay, because there is always more metal. At the moment, the amount of resources in the game is pretty much infinite, and you know, there are no failing conditions. So, as some of our players are calling this game, it's your relaxatorio, which means that no one's pressing you, there is no monsters to attack you, and you're very free to chill and harvest resources and build factories and have a good time, bringing good time to your cats. Isn't that just a dream? Isn't that what we all dream of? Like building something with no negative feedback, and the positive feedback being making our pets happy. As you can see in the lower right corner of the screen, I've spent quite an amount of metal for my transporter belts, but that's okay, because it gives me time to gather some resources, which will come in handy just in no time. Okay. More yarn balls. And now we have splitters, which is great, because they would feed our loom over here. Oh. Another new thing that we have added in the latest update are these tabs over here, which help you navigate through different kinds of items, along with this piece in the lower left corner of the screen, which splits all available items, well, all available buildings, machinery, and things like, I don't know, cotton plants. So it all splits them into a very useful categories for faster navigation. Or you can just press show all, and all the items available for building will be shown to you, but in time there will be like dozens of them, so it won't be very handy, at least so we think. Okay, so I got distracted, and actually what I was going to do, I was going to build a couple more yarn ball makers, because as I've mentioned before, those are like basics. Those are like bread and butter. Oh, I've got one triple splitter. That's fine. That's mighty fine. But I would have to move this perfectly looking loom over here, and maybe do like so, and I don't know about you, but I like building them conveyor lines, because it is a satisfying feeling to observe them. Also, there is this after-saving feature at the moment. So, and I think it really is a satisfying feeling, you know, to watch the items flowing on those conveyor lines and going into the stores and cats buying them. There is something that you know, that tickles something in human brains about it. Anyhow, I think we have used all the capacity of Cotton Collector that we have, because formerly, when we just released this game to the early access, one Cotton Collector was capable of saturating like at least 4 yarn ball makers. But we have rebalanced this thing ever since, so now it's not as abundant, to put it this way. But it's still, you know, it still can handle like 3 yarn ball makers and maybe an occasional loom at one time. Another friendly hint I would like to send your way, that some of our players don't recognize momentarily, is that you can actually take your monument and like relocate it. If you don't know that, you were able to do that since day 1 of early access, maybe even a little bit earlier. But it appears that not all of our players are aware of this feature. Okay. As soon as we develop the basic items for the factory, we will review the new positions in the research tree. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, let's explore a little bit. Maybe gather some occasional metal from metal sources, because always comes in handy. Comes in handy. Another research is completed. So growing plants are not just your useless piece of whatever. Since last week, they can now be lifted from the ground and planted somewhere else. I mean, on this map, it maybe is not that obvious, the usefulness of those growing plants. But if you generate yourself a map with, say, a lot of islands, I think we'll switch to one of those soon enough. Just to show you what our new map generation tool can do. And if you're building your factory on a set of islands, this thing, it really comes in handy. I mean, growing plants, because, for example, I've built a factory in which I have like eradicated all the cotton plants from one island because they seem to be growing slow. But if you're playing this game for like 10 or 12 hours, those cotton plants, they can like raid and overpopulate all your map because they don't stop growing. And your cotton collectors, they just harvest cotton from a very limited space in which cotton is always respawning. So it's very easy to, you know, to get yourself surrounded by those very pesky plants. Very much unlike the real life, where we are destroying plants and we're suffering from it. So, but in this game, it's a dream world where ecology is not your problem because it's happening on Mars. And who cares about ecology on Mars these days? Not yet, I mean. We will care of it someday, but not right now. Okay. Destroying some plants, just you see, they're like growing in front of you. Just like you delete them and the next second. I mean, let's wait for a couple of seconds. Maybe we'll grow back. Maybe not. You see? Have you seen the one in the north upper part of the screen? I've just removed it. If only, you know, plants capable of photosynthesis would multiply at this speed in real life. Okay, but back to the factory. Let's take a look at this whole new branch of research. So there is now a terraforming tool in this game, meaning that if you research enough, like if you research this far, it doesn't take really long actually, but if you research this far, you will be able to remove any kinds of tiles or plants and craft them anew and place them wherever you want. This will be possible. So if you, not only you can create your own map based on the parameters you've selected in the map generation tool in the free play mode, but additionally you will be able to shape it. Like, if you don't like the map that was generated for you by our algorithms, then you're very free to delete pieces of it and replace it with something else if you want to. And there are not as many practical applications for this approach at the moment, I think. except for you just not liking our algorithms and wanting to like your map. Goddamn developers! Stupid! I want a map of my own! So in this case, you can take every piece of the map and like destroy it and replace it with whatever you want, like make whole map of growing cotton plants or whatever. Yeah, you can do that, of course. But I think, and I'm almost sure, because as you probably may know, I'm not an actual developer. I'm writing text for this game and also doing marketing, so I'm not developing anything with my hands, except for the text in the wiki. So, but I think this this feature will come in very handy in the future, because it works in a very interesting way. I mean, it's called fertility, naturally, and it means in the basics that we have two types of terrain. One of them is being that sandy, yellow, brownish, normal soil. Nah? Nah. Ты докуда дослушал? Мне про что не говорить? Про что мне не говорить? Докуда дослушал?
Нет, я просто я слышал normal soil.
Normal soil. No. It's like, sorry, we're just exchanging words. It's developer stuff. Never mind it. So, like normal, ordinary kind of soil, like yellow brownish, which is totally okay. It spawns like trees, like fir trees, metal, maybe metal occasionally, and on the other hand, you have this more lively looking like greenish type of soil, which we call fertile soil, which is best for breeding and spawning like cotton trees and cotton plants and apple trees. Now, if you plant your cotton plants on a normal soil, it will still grow and it will still multiply, but at a kind of a slower pace, because the best kinds of terrain for it is this greenish soil. And this mechanics allows you to create all kinds of challenges for yourself, like maybe creating a map where there is no fertile soil and there is only regular soil. Or my favorite challenge as of today is creating a map with a lot of small islands. Okay. So, as you have probably noticed, the research is not going very fast at the moment, but there are some things that we can do about it. One of those is to create another store and just place it wherever. And do I have splitters available? Yes, I do, which is perfect, because you can split a stream of cats and restream those cats to your other store, which does not have anything for sale yet. This is the problem to be to be solved in the future, but at least that means that cats won't have to wait in line for as long. Okay, I think I did not forethink the cats coming to the second store at this stage of the game. So we probably need to establish a second part for cotton production. Second cotton production site. Oh, go away! And by the way, here is another case in which growing plants can come in handy. For example, if you look here, this place is harvesting plants from an area of 3 to 5 squares, and at least in 3 squares of this area there are no cotton plants, which means that the cotton collectors doesn't work as efficiently as it could. So one of the solutions, for the future at least, would be to plant some growing cotton plants, which will eventually turn into like normal cotton plants and solve our problem of under satisfaction. Oh no, it's kind of right. Okay, looks perfect. If only. Yep. Okay. And just a reminder, if you press and hold Control button, you can free draw conveyor lines on your screen, and it will look very nice too. So I need at least a couple of splitters here, I think. I mean, I could use one, and also there is a triple splitter, but it takes time to research it, and I don't have enough money yet for that, so it'll have to do. So we will split the string here, like, yep. And yeah, there is a way around of making a triple splitter when you don't have triple splitter researched yet. You can place 2 regular splitters close to another, and the notification in the game says me to step away from the game and drink some water, which I won't step away from the game because I'm live streaming right now, but I will drink some water, and if you're watching this live stream, I advise you to do the same. Stay hydrated. Stay good. Weird. Okay, it appears that we have quite some time before the next research is finished, so let's go around and loot the map some more. Maybe gather some resources in advance, maybe... Yeah, we can build some machinery for the future. Also collect some debris. This map has definitely become bigger. Any fans of Snake Jazz over there? Because I'm gonna play some Snake Jazz occasionally. I want to gather as many cotton plants, I mean growing cotton plants, as I can find. Because I think I don't have them, Oh, I do have growing cotton plants research, so I can actually craft them. Why didn't you tell me, guys? You guys. Ugh. So yeah, you can go over there and like craft out all cotton plants you want. Or at least all cotton plants you have resources for. And then you can spell words with cotton plants on the ground, which is exactly what I'm going to do. If I find my previously populated with cotton plants piece of land. There it is. Hi Mom, look at me, I'm a game developer. I'm spelling words in your honor on the ground of Mars. You can do too. Okay, so I've spelled hi Mom on the surface of virtual Mars. Terraforming. Power. Let's build some other stuff for basic resource gathering, like those drills. I think one drill would do for starters, but as I mentioned before, you can't have too much metal in this game because you always need more for transporter building purposes. Also, those metal source points are virtually useless in the game at this point. I mean, except for the purposes of being harvested and giving you some metal. You can't place a drill over them and harvest them for metal. So don't hesitate and just destroy them. They don't feel pain. I'll build another drill just because I can, and then this, and then we'll route them there. No, not like this, but yeah, okay. Go away. We don't have metal yet in this store, but we'll add some. I don't know why I'm planting the cotton plants this way right now. There is no purpose actually for me to do this. I just think it looks pretty, and why not? Anyhow, look at those cotton plants breeding. Like, they breed like crazy. Mars is abundant, ain't it? Okay, now those cats want boxes, and do we have a? I don't think. No, we don't have box maker yet. Silly cats. Wait some more. We need like basic stuff, like storage units and sorters. Oh no! I think it's, yeah. This store is connected. I think it would, yeah, thank you. It would help us to have some more research labs, along with some more assortment in our stores. But we do not split cats by kind yet, because we don't have this cat splitter thing developed. But soon enough we'll get there, of course, and start dividing our cats according to their requests, which will be very good. So, okay. Speaking of terraforming and speaking of caring about the future, I think we could really use some good old tree sources somewhere near our stores and our factory. So this is exactly what I'm going to do now. I'm going to plant a bunch of trees over here and wait for a ridiculous amount of time for them to grow. And in the meantime, I have this place. Let me see if I have something closer to me. Oh yeah, I got this thing. But is that enough? Oh yeah, apparently it is. If I destroy some of those lovely cotton plants over here, I will be able to create a lumber mill of maximum capacity. Ugh. Go away, cotton plants, I don't like you no more. Nah. And until we have storage units, this line serves to nothing but just accumulating some more pieces of wood. So okay, let's go and research the cat sorter, because we will need it real fast, and then research a science lab to speed up our research and yada yada. Yada yada. Hope you don't mind my stuff, which you get to observe lying on the couch behind my back. Hey, look! If you take a look on the minimap, you can actually see our lettering here. So that's another option for self-expression for you. Let's go and harvest more growing plants so we could draw more stuff on the ground. We could actually, you know, craft them, since it is now allowed. But what fun would that be? So while the research is ongoing, let's go ahead and gather some stuff. some growing cotton plants. And do that thing that human beings are most capable of, which is writing weird stuff with letters on various surfaces. Maybe this is the meaning of life that we all have been looking for. Writing stuff on surfaces. Why not? The least we can do, I think, is draw a heart here for the sake of love. Now, I'm not very good in drawing, so you probably should not expect much from me. Yeah. But I will definitely do my best. Chang. No, Chang. And Chang. Ding. Love to you, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. Now, what I could use is an arrow. That's our token to love. That's our token for love. For you, our players. That's how much we love you. Okay.
Draw a cat ears.
Cat ears, like.
For heart, yeah.
Okay. I think that's doable.
Because why not?
I'll try, but I think for drawing cat ears I would require... Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's fine. Not too fine, but okay. That'll do.
Please.
And now you can see it on the minimap. But maybe we can draw an actual cat somewhere. Just give me a second to produce as much cotton and wood as I can. And start a new research in the meanwhile, because we need those science labs for more research, naturally. cat face. Cat smiley. Let's add one more, just because we can. Okay, and apparently we can create another science lab, which is exactly what we're going to try and do. Give me more of them science labs. Don't forget to hire a researcher whenever you develop a science lab. Penalty for no data multiplier? How comes? Are they not connected? What seems to be wrong? Okay. Do you know why am I getting a no data penalty? I think everything is connected. I mean, and the stores
Because, at the moment, researcher trying to produce article, he has no data from the store, and the store generates data only when it's.
Oh yeah, it
you can fix this problem by building a data storage. Then researchers will access the data storage and download data from it.
Okay. But I don't have a data storage researched yet. Not yet, I think. Okay, never mind.
That's why researcher work is the next task.
Got it. Okay. So, please make sure your stores are generating profits, because only complete deals are generating data, and only data fuels up your research at stores, which in turn makes your research faster. I love it how how the things that we plant are visible on the map. And let's take a second and hand back to that Hi Mom part of the map, which seems to already be growing, being flooded with growing plants or whatnot. Let's check on it anyway, but first we'll gather some more metal and create something. No, we don't need anything at the moment. It won't do much good to us. So yeah, Hi Mom again. This is our Hi Mom part of the map. My mom is definitely not watching live streams because she doesn't watch live streams, okay? But that cotton plants are still growing for her. So if your mom or some of your dear relatives or some of people who are dear to you are watching live streams, then you can, plant some plants that will show off your love towards them. And we encourage you to do that. Or even if you don't want to plant anything to commemorate your relatives, plant stuff and spell some curse words, maybe. We wouldn't mind. We can't show it ourselves on a live stream, but if you would send them our way, we wouldn't mind, and we would appreciate them actually, and have a good laugh. Hopefully. Please don't spell hate speech with plants. If you can. If you can avoid spelling hate speech with your plants in Learning Factory or wherever, please do so and refer from spelling it. Refrain, I think, yeah, refrain is the word. Don't refer to spelling hate speech. Another thing that we have improved with the last week's update are the storages, which are now capable of storing more stuff, which I hope to show you rather soon. Yeah, that's where our next lumber mills are gonna be. So also the thing that I'm gonna do now is create a cat sorter here, and actually to smart splits our cat lines to be accepting only those worker cats who buy construction stuff, and also I think they would need, they would need some regular cotton, and we will provide.
Whoa. It's a bit dangerous. It's a plant
And
with water on top of a...
it wasn't me who placed it there.
Yep.
Okay, so hey, oh yeah.
About growing the plants.
Yeah. Okay, so we got plenty of stuff here, to be frank. So as you might have noticed, I've planted a bunch of growing trees over here, and I have also placed a couple of lumber mills to harvest those trees, but since they're not growing, nothing is happening. Overflooded. Good thing that it wasn't on my PC at the moment. We have a plant watering issue with water spilling on the ground, and if this live stream breaks and we all die and you don't get any more updates to the game, please know that we love you, and it all happened because over watering your plants is not a good thing to do, and it results in stuff happening like...
Yeah, the fun part is that you can check this flood every day for the next 10 years, for the next 10 days on the stream.
В смысле?
You can recheck this event every day because it will be recorded and
Oh yeah. If we die over here, you will be able to you will be able to watch our deaths again and again, because we will add the stream to our Steam page for some time, just for the matter of showing off the game to you. But if something weird happens during the stream, it will be on the loop for the next 10 days or so. Okay. Those cats are requesting boxes, but I'm not sure that if I have researched the box maker yet. Nah, I don't have it. But I can build a couple of cat stores and raise prices a little bit, just for the sake of having fun. Raising prices for the sake of having fun. I think that should be all the capitalists in the world motto. We raise prices just to have fun. Okay. Everything costs 2 for you, you greedy cats. Well, they're not greedy. The problem is that they're just not working for their money. They're taking them from wherever.
only 3 cats working for their money.
They are called as if they were working for their money. That doesn't mean they're actually working. We can check that.
You can open the lab and see.
We can check if they have money. We can check if they're working, if they're actually working.
No, you can check are your 3 researchers working.
Oh yeah, well the researchers,
Yeah,
I
so
think.
at least 3 cats
Yeah.
on Mars
Yeah.
working.
Well, yeah. At least 3 cats on Mars are working. The other ones, they just come in for stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, come to think of it. Okay. Okay, so I think it's been at least an hour since we've been live streaming, so maybe it's safe to switch to another map for the time being. Хороших майских.
Yeah.
And let's see if my saved game from the previous live stream will work. I think it should.
Yeah, I think it's yeah.
Okay.
I hope so.
I'm just oh yeah, this one is the latest. So this was the map that I've created in our map generating tool, and the idea of this map was to create a factory on a set of rather small-ish islands. Actually, if you will check back in a couple of days and watch the next edition of our developer diaries, you probably will see this map in a much more developed state, because I've been playing with this very saved game for some time. And I have developed this factory a great deal on my home PC. Sorry, this is a manipulator glitch. It's fine if you just replace them, but it looks a little bit weird. So what I've done, okay, yeah, and also there is hoverboard. Excuse my English speaking skills of the day. I meant to say hoverboard for hoverboarding. I hope you're having fun, because I do. Okay. Let's develop some stuff. Okay, so I have science labs research here. So what we're going to do... 4. Yeah, what we're gonna do is create our own research hub. Maybe, you know what? I know what. We'll wait for some more time. And here's what we're gonna do. So this underground cable, it goes to our secret research island, as I like to put it, which is our very own evil genius lair island for researching stuff. At the moment, there is but one lab over there, but wait for some more, and we will research for terraforming stuff. And we will terraform this island to have more research labs to research our cat-related stuff and take over the Mars. Do you like my evil laugh? I'm watching over you. No, I'm not. Anyhow, when I was building on this map during my own free play, there was no option yet for terraforming because I was doing it in the preview mode. But right now there is. So I'm gonna do exactly what I did at home on my home PC. I'm going to eradicate pretty much all the cotton I have on this island. I'm not going to do this at once because I need some cotton for generating profit. But eventually I'm gonna destroy all cotton I can find here, while also developing... Nah, I can't... Why not? I don't have... What? I don't have wood. I don't have enough wood. Whatever. I'll get some. I'll get some wood and some metal. Yeah. Oh, I'm even producing boxes here. I forgot the set state in which I have left this island during our previous live stream. I'll show you what I'm actually working on right now. In a couple of days, you'll see. My island is so big. My factory is so big. Have you seen my big factory? Is your factory as big? I doubt it. Oh Jesus. This stream, this live stream's recording is going to be on the loop for the next 3 or 4 days or something. So... you folks will have all the time in the world to come and enjoy me embarrassing myself, if you wish to do so. But I'm sure you have a lot of better stuff to do. And I have some wood to collect. Yeah, wood and metal. That's exactly what I need. And this, and for the minimap to go away. Okay, so I have some growing cotton plants, and I will definitely destroy most of the remaining cotton plants that are already here, because what I aim to do is to relocate all of my cotton fields to another island and establish my whole cotton related production over there, just because I can. It's not necessary, of course. But since we're still working on the plots and on the game's story, all you can do right now, is to create challenges for yourself, because there is no end goal in this game yet. There will be. Stay tuned. But there is no working game end game goal at the moment. So basically, all you can do is to create challenges for yourself. One of which could be, developing and establishing a factory built on a set of isles. Isles. What's the right word for it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Never mind. As you can see, there is a bunch of cotton plants on this island, of course. But for our For our cotton collecting goals, I don't think we need much. Oh no, I don't have any cotton collectors yet, but I think I'll need at least 4, maybe more, but 4 would be good for starters. So they are collecting cotton from an area of 3 to 5 square tiles, which is cool. I will plant the lacking cotton plants over here, and it's safe to delete all the rest because we won't be needing them anytime in the future or anytime in the present. So but if you notice that those yellow cotton plants that are currently growing on a regular type of soil, they will take significantly more time to grow and develop because because they're growing, and they're growing on a different kind of soil, not the kind of soil natural for those plants. So our cotton production rates for the beginning of this process will be slower than usual, but that doesn't bother us because we already have a steady production rate over there up north, and we're in the clear, if you ask me. Just let's keep gradually researching for stuff. Let's plant some more plants because eventually, and then oh sheesh, I can only place 2 here, but we will definitely need more because 2 cotton plants is not even nearly enough for steady production. And I have already destroyed a bunch of cotton plants here, so I think all I have to do is to plant more and wait some more. Okay, so joke's on me, right? Dun, 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 dun. Got room for 1 more, which is good. Just kinda good, eh? But it'll take some time, eh? For us to start harvesting. Do excuse my rather silly attempt to perform some English-speaking kind of an accent. Because naturally, I can't speak proper English because it's my second language. I can speak with proper Russian accent though. Please send us notes if you want me to speak in real Russian accent, because it sounds significantly different from what I usually speak. Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Please let us know if you want some genuine Russian accent. Do we have storage units researched? No, we don't. And they are not even being researched at the moment. So what the hell? Let us correct this sooner than later. And I'm speaking to my slightly less Russian accent for the time being. Okay. Time to sit back and relax, I guess. Watch for stuff being crafted. I think I have some light artifacts on my face when I move my head. Also, I think there's an option of... Let's not experiment. Not today. By the way, as you can see here, the amount of labs total and currently active is being shown over here, so you can always check on which of your labs are not working as effectively. Okay, well, I think we gotta wait because we don't have storage units. So my idea is place a bunch of storage units here and go on with placing some production buildings over here. I think I think 6 will do. And I've left this game so early last time. Because the thing was that I've played these saved games during our last live stream, which happened 2 weeks ago, and then I took saved games to my home and started from there. And I've created a whole crazy factory from it. I mean, this whole place is occupied with production stuff, and this island also is producing stuff, and also there is some stuff over here, and everything is working, believe me. But this is my saved game from 2 weeks back, so it's not as impressive. But we still have time, so we'll get there. Just wait. And yeah, these things are not producing anything, and we're still waiting for research to complete. But good news is that we've got hoverboarding, so we can hoverboard. I think we can also produce, yeah, some regular cat stores, but I'm not sure. Nope, not yet. Okay, what can we do in the meantime? I know. How much metal do we... Oh, we have enough of metal. Love it. So let's think our logistics through. Spend all our metal. I mean, current metal we can always harvest for more. Spend all our metal on transporters and other stuff. Transporters and tunnels, I say. So, transporters and tunnels, alright. They will serve very same purpose. Let's start building us some underground transporter lines, and we will try to make them... Nah. Let me check. So we need them here. So we'll start this transporter line going straight ahead, because there are no levels beyond the under the ground, so you can't build anything else. So yeah, so underground communications they cannot cross. So this will be our line for yarn balls a little bit in the future, and we will delete all those yarn ball makers soon enough. And this is what you get for having your metal and wood stored on the same storage. So in the end you want to diversify, but we can't do it yet. So just remind me if I forget that our next goal for research should be those terraforming stuff, because our initial goal, may I remind you, was to relocate our research facilities to another island, but we do need to develop this tool for creating regular soil, so it will probably take time, but Good news is that now we have developed storages, which will develop a bunch. Like, spend all our metal for developing storage units, because storage units, folks, they can now store up to 10 units of items per cell, which makes it capable of storing up to 40 units of item in one storage. You've asked for it and we've finally delivered. Because of course we were also thinking of storages being not very useful in the initial version of the game, where they could only store like 4 units per storage, and it was weird. But right now they can store up to 40 units, and the amount of units being stored in a storage, they're being visible. So hopefully that will be useful to you. You can, by the way, you can also hover your mouse over a tunnel or over a cat splitter and see who's currently inside. And in this case, there is nothing inside currently. But if this storage unit was overclocked, you would be able to see actually what's going on inside it at the moment. Okay, so I think we have a bunch of storage units available to us at the moment, so let's go on and start developing our brand new cotton plantation. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry this is still happening. Okay, so we have like six storage units. Oh gosh. A little bit later, I think we're going to diversify this production as well for production of raw cotton as well, because right now it only is producing yarn balls, which are being forwarded on this very lovely transporter line to our magnificent island in the north. Which means, which I hope you know what it means, that we can create an outgoing tunnel. And yeah, and goodbye first island cotton production. Farewellsies. Cotton genocide is upon ya, because we're going to destroy those pesky cotton plants on this island once and for all. Once and for all, I say. But also this. We don't need you. Go away. Maybe we need... I'm not sure. Are they asking for it? No. They're not asking. No. They're asking for raw cotton once in a while, but we'll get them raw cotton from the second island, because I don't want any cotton up on this island, because this is my factory and cotton is weird. It's like hairy trees. It's like hairy plants. Don't need those on our island. This is a cotton-free island, I'd say. Cats are allergic to cotton. No, they aren't, but in this particular playthrough they are. Yes, cotton, go away! Go to cotton hell, where you will be made into stupid sweaters for, I don't know, stupid people to wear them during their stupid pastimes. You're not welcome on this island anymore, Cotton. I'm out of cotton hate speech. So, do excuse me. I cannot deliver any more cotton hate speech to you tonight. I will try better next time, okay? Don't judge me. Okay, and believe it or not, I think that does it. This island is now pretty much cotton free. Like, let me check again. But you know what? Let me fill this other island with cotton, which I'm not going to do anything with, but just let it grow. And look at the neighboring island where there is no cotton at all. Just being shocked by it. And yeah, this lab, I mean, it's going away as soon as we develop our shovel/soil tool, so we could create more soil on the second island. Also, another thing I would like to do is to streamline those two things, because as you see right now, wood and metal are being delivered on the same conveyor lines, which does not really make sense, because and also wood from one conveyor line is going to one place, and does not make much sense. Anyhow, let's try and reroute this over here, like farewell. Does it go? Yeah, it goes here. It goes down there like a darling. So, okay. Now we will have a steady line for metal and for as for the wood. As for wood, I forgot that storage units are stacking. So if I would set up a storage unit for metal over here, it would get clogged with wood in no time. But we can do something about it, and we can also even add some wood supplies going to this store using our good friends, the manipulators. And there is no need for supplying wood and metal separately. And yeah, we're going to satisfy the demand like crazy. Okay, just a little bit more time and we will be able to terraform the cat out of Mars. Okay, looking good, looking good. So, is stuff actually going on there? I think we need another lumber mill over there. I'm not sure if we have enough wood. But you know what? We can always craft and or place some more. Like tink, tink, tink. And we'll have a bunch of growing trees in no time. And you know what we're going to do with them growing trees? We're gonna chop them for good, and make them into some nicely looking lumber/wood. because we need more lumber. Not here, here. I'm terribly sorry. I have to step away for the moment. Okay. Back to the sweatshop. So, yeah, we're going to streamline it all to one production line. It will take time to grow, so we won't be getting much wood out of this place. Not too soon, at least. But we're very close to being able to terraform that other island of ours. Well, not very close, but fairly close. It will happen soon. Okay, let's check. Let's check on our yarn ball production stuff. Oh, it's going fairly good. Fairly good. Oh, jeez. I've accidentally destroyed it. Not many cats seem to be buying that raw metal. Okay, never mind. Oh, and I know what I'm gonna do. I was actually gonna... Yep, add some cotton storages over here. So to do that, we'll have to destroy our production for a little while. Don't worry. And those cats will still have plenty of yarn balls to play with. Ugh, go away. And we don't need those splitters because we're gonna have those lovely cotton storages in no time. Okay, and let's see if we can make this production line work. Okay, one is good, one to go. Should be fine. And also, know what we're gonna do next? We're gonna create a string. No, 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 no. You're not going this way, my dear. Okay, so what we need to do is reroute. Okay, we can actually turn on our hybrid map mode. So now these cats will have their supply of raw cotton, like a lifetime supply of their cotton. Almost there, like almost. Let me check on my phone real quick. Okay. So we have developed enough tools for destroying the land. So let's destroy some of it, because it actually, I think, yeah, it gives us some tools in return. Yeah, we can now delete all the land that we don't need. And get some other kinds of soil. So if you wanted to create a very specific kind of an island, now you have all the tools to make it happen. Like making square islands. Or maybe, you know, spelling stuff on an existing island, like ouchie. Sorry. Oh no, not this one. Okay. Come on. I don't have enough to finish my hi mom. Give me a sec. I will make it. I will make it happen. Even though it doesn't look, as impressive when spelled with anything but plants. But we still have to wait for our next stuff to be researched. No. Almost, like almost. Don't do this to me. Let me spell hi mom in holes in the ground. Let me spell hi mom by destroying parts of Mars. And you can now see it. Yeah, it's very visible. It's visible from space. Well, from quote-unquote space. Are you impressed yet? Because I am. Okay, may I remind you that our initial goal, what it all started with, was to expand our scientific island to make space for more research labs over here. So this is what I'm gonna do now. I don't care if it's fertile or infertile soil. I'm treating Mars as if it was my own backyard, because I can. And because it's a video game, of course. So I can create all kinds of labs here, and even more. I need to hire researchers. Good thing that it doesn't cost money per se, hiring researchers. And you know what it means? It means that I can delete that rather... Hey, it's even visible in hybrid mode, which you can turn on and off by pressing L button. So it would help you navigate through your on the ground and under the ground levels of the map. So spelling hi mom was actually not a bad of an idea. Okay, that means that I can like delete this thing, this awkwardly standing thing over here, and create me as many labs as I want on my not so secret scientific evil island over here, which is shaped rather weirdly at the moment, if you ask me. So let's fix that. I'm all out of land, so I guess those researcher cats will have a little lake for themselves. Actually, if you ask me, we still have to give it a proper thought of all those cats like working 24/7, while other cats, you know, those on this island in the north, are capable of just buying all the things they want and just don't seem to be doing anything other than buying. Oh look, this is a cat named after our chief accountant. I hope she will see the recording of this live stream someday, which is not likely, but a man can dream. A man can dream. Okay, what else? The other thing I think is worth showing you. Yeah, let's... I'm not sure if we have time for it today, but let's try. We have also added some other and brand new building to the game called the Fishing Pier, which, perhaps unsurprisingly, is producing fish. Oh crap! I thought. Okay, so we'll have to delete those and we can plant some more cotton plants out here and to be just intention. So yeah, hopefully we'll have more than enough cotton in the near future. And this here is my island. Pretty neat, ain't it? I'm not sure why fishing pier is now placed that far on the research tree, but on the other hand, the fish maker. Where is the fish maker? Where's the the fish maker is now even further. But on the other hand, the fish maker is producing fish out of thin air. Just you can place it anywhere on the map. While fishing pier only works when placed close to water, and it best works when placed close to that dark bluish waters that we call abundant waters, which are apparently full of fish. Yeah, and yeah, what I could make use of would be the triple splitter, but I don't have it yet, nor my production rate at the moment is enough for filling it. When these trees are fully grown, the production rate will go up naturally. And also I could place some more trees over here for the future. Once they grow up, I will place some more lumber mills here and chop them and send them into production. That's capitalism at work, you folks. Okay, I think researching for more advanced stuff would take so much more time, and if you have seen our previous live stream, then you probably know where we're headed to. And if you haven't, we will release another edition of our developer diaries in a couple of days, from which you will be able to check on our progress. And even if you don't want to watch any videos of the game, you're very welcome to go there and try it yourselves. It's currently in early access, and with our latest content update, we have added so much more content. And like this tile map generation tool along with the free play mode, which will allow you to create all kinds of different maps for yourself, and even and share these maps. In here it says key missing because this is a saved game from my previous version of the game, but if you go there from your freshly created map, you will see a key which you will be able to copy by pressing this button and send it to some of your friends for them to enjoy the game. Building a factory on the map created with help of your parameters. So thank you for being with us here today, and if you're watching this in a recording, thank you for watching it. Please send us a note if you have comments or feedback or suggestions or anything to say to us. We're always very open for conversation on our Reddit, Twitter, Discord, Facebook, Steam comments, YouTube comments, maybe Twitch comments if you're watching us live, wherever, email. We are very eager to make a really fun game about cats and building factories. And we're enjoying it a great deal, and we hope that soon enough, if you're not enjoying this game yet, that soon enough you will be able to enjoy it as much as we do. This game is called Learning Factory. My name is Georgie. Our studio is called Luden.io, and we'll see you on another live stream in 2 weeks in the middle of May. Have a good rest of the week. Have a good time. Have a good life. Have a good everything. We love you. Bye-bye.